What's up, guys? We are back. Stretford Singer, myself, Stretford Saul. No, my name's Stretford Jackson. Whatever, United. It's a couple days. The dust is settled. We have beaten Manchester City. Manchester is red again. Ollie's at the wheel. He's at the wheel. There's no crashing. He's back on track. Singer, I want your thoughts. I want who your standout players were. Tactics. Just talk to me, boy. We're buzzing here.
Jeez, what a result. That was insane. I had to watch the first half at a sports bar due to load shedding. What a vibe. What a vibe. When we play like that, it's a joy to watch. City fucking crap. Standout players, got to give it to De Gea. That save just after we conceded from Mahrez' shot was a big, big save. Wan Bissaka as if the best wing in the world this season, put him in his pocket. I mean, everyone was just amazing. I can go through the 11 and say everyone was great, but most importantly, we had the midfield was won by Fred and Pogba, which is always big. And I hate him, but Jesse Lingard was.
Pogba wasn't there.
I mean, Scott McTominay and Fred, sorry. But Jesse Lingard, as I was fantastic in starting the attack, starting the press. Lindelof probably had his best game of the season.
Maguire was against De Bruyne's shot. That was
block on De Bruyne was game changing. Rashford is unplayable at the moment. He's England's best wing. Sterling can take a back seat. Martial clinical as always, and Dan James, he just wound that little cousin up, and he just runs and runs for the rest of the game. It's insane. What a play! What a game!
Yeah, bro. Listen, I mean, honestly, no one had a bad performance. Everyone stepped up to the plate, and you could see the players were fighting for Ollie. They were fighting for the club, and there was like an inner motivation. And honestly, City are a better footballing side than us. They've got a better manager than us. They've got better players on the pitch than us. But at the end of the day, we wanted it more. That's what it came down to. Our tactics were superior, right? Ollie deserves full credit, but we wanted it more. The players gave that extra shift. They put that extra effort in. And that got us over the line at the end. But listen,
we outran them.
That aside, we outworked them, we outstrengthened them, we outmuscled them. But that aside, the tactics were superb. We knew City's frailties. Ollie could have gone into this game saying, listen, we're at the Etihad, let's show them respect. 3 centre-halves, 3 in midfield, play 2 up front, try counter that. No, he went, I'm going to go with my 4-2-3-1. I'm going to play my 4 attacking players, my best 4 attacking players that are fit, and I'm going to go at them. I'm going to play on the counter-attack. I'm going to play direct. I'm going to get the ball forward as quickly as possible because City are very fragile at the moment. And the first 30 minutes was the most scintillating football I've seen probably in years. And we could have honestly been 4-0 up. We had the Dan James chance, which was straight at Edison. Rashford hit the post. Rashford had another chance where Fred pulled it across to him and side-footed it just home. I mean, Martial had half a... Bro, we could have been 5-0 up, and the football was superb. So listen, when Ollie gets it wrong, criticize him. Against the smaller teams, we haven't found a way to break it down. To me, that's more down to personnel, more than tactics. But when he gets it right, which he has done against the top 6, and including Leicester now, our record is superb. And Ollie needs to take credit for that, bro. The Oak's a PE Norwegian teacher. He's just outscored and outschooled Mourinho, and he's outschooled and outtaught Pep Guardiola. So take a seat to the Ollie Hayton. Ollie's at the wheel.
We unbeaten against the top 6 this season. It's actually insane. And the reason why I'm very patient is it's reminding me very much of Liverpool in the early days under Klopp's reign, where their record against the top 4 back then, top 5, was superior to any other club in the league. They didn't lose a game. They went to big stadiums and they won. Yeah. And I feel like we're on that same track. Once we develop more consistency and experience and get a few more quality players to break those smaller teams down, that we could really be in business. I mean, because it's not about tactics against a smaller club. It's about using your quality players, and we don't have players with enough quality in midfield. So
exactly. I'm building pressure, very happy.
We're 5 points off the top 4. We've had 2 massive results this week. We need to just kick on. There's going to be inconsistency, but it's expected. But you can't really complain right now. We're getting mad results. We're trying to play football in the right way. There's a clear plan. And the players are playing for the manager. They look happy. They look happy to run around the field and just work, which is huge.
100%. I think just to wrap it up, I think one thing that Ollie has done is he's changed the culture of the side. He's got rid of the players that didn't want to be there, even if that means it hampered our squad for the season. He's not seeing this as tunnel vision, one season thing. He's saying, listen, even if I'm not the manager here, I want what's best for Manchester United. Even if there are players who aren't good enough, like a Lingard or like a Pereira, these players want to be at the club. So there's been a change in culture. You know, last season we went to Everton. Once we were 2-0 down, we'd get beat. This season, you cannot say once a season, maybe if you've lost games like Newcastle, Bournemouth, Southampton, but there hasn't been a lack of effort, a lack of trying. So the culture's right. And I think with a few more quality players, hopefully with Ollie, hopefully he gets time and he succeeds. But even if it's without him, there's been a massive culture shift, which I think Ollie has to take full credit for. And whether he's a success or not, he's setting us on the right path, and we are definitely going in the right direction.
If he is to leave, he'll leave the manager with a much easier squad to deal with in terms 100%. Of egos and to get playing for the club. But I really hope he doesn't leave, to be honest. I think he'll be absolutely dumb and just, yeah. But also, lastly, big claim, but I personally don't believe that this performance would have been possible with a guy like Pogba in the team, as much as I think he's our most technically gifted and all. But he's not willing to run around and press and do the dirty work. Like Lingard playing number 10, you'd think he'd want only the ball, but he was more than happy to run around, make a nuisance of himself.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see Pogba doing that. So, yeah, I love Pogba, and he's probably in the smaller games we've missed him because he can.
That's the difference.
But
I think for the bigger games...
in a game like this where you need workers, I think he would have been a passenger because he's not willing to put in those hard yards, which is very unfortunate because he can be as good as he wants to be, but sometimes
that's a good point. I think we've missed Pogba for these smaller games. I think we've got a run of fixtures now that are very winnable. So if we can get Pogba back, I think we will be able to break those smaller teams down, hopefully get a run of wins. But Singer, thanks for the time. Thanks for the expertise. We'll be bringing you a preview for our next few games. We have a few games in the next week or so we'll bring you a preview for those. But guys, Ollie's back at the wheel. Credit to the players, credit to the manager. Singer's in Platt, he's loving it. I'm in Cape Town, I'm loving it. The boys are back. 3 huge points. Manchester is red. Come on, Ollie. Cheers, Singer.